Hi Sagittarius, we're going to be doing your February 2018 love reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Make sure you check out your other signs on my channel as well so that you can get some free messages for the month of February 2018 and also the other months as well. Sorry, 2019. I'm not sure why I said 2018 whatsoever. I think I'm living in a different time. So yes, February 2019, not 2018. Whew. Let's see what messages we have for you, Sagittarius. We have here the Seven of Cups, some kind of a fantasy. We have the Hangman and the Emperor. This is a period of reflection, I see. Reflection, indecisiveness, trying to be as emotionally detached as possible, but it just leads to further burdens, is kind of what I'm seeing. It's almost like you're trying to let go of something. Could be a past lover, a past friend. You're trying to let go of like a relationship or someone in general, but it's just backfiring and you feel like it's making you feel worse. So then you keep fantasizing about that particular person. So let's read it. Let's read this before I add any more cards. Seven of Cups is all about seeing a fantasy, but you've also got the Two of Swords, which is this kind of indecision about this person. It's almost like you feel like they are just not, either you're not being able to see the situation very clearly, or they're not being able to understand the situation clearly and they're not progressing with it, or you know, you're trying to leave the situation and you just keep coming back to this idea of fantasizing about what could have, should have and would have been. And then you think to yourself, actually no, I really shouldn't do that. I need to embrace my spiritual path. I need to embrace healing. I need to do all of these things to make myself feel better and to move forward and to grow. And you go through this process a lot of fantasizing and going back and forth and being like, you know, fantasizing over something and then trying to heal yourself. And then, you know, eventually you try to be a little bit more detached, but then I feel like you see something. It could even be on social media. You see something and then you're back to feeling burdened again. You're back to feeling indecisive and thinking, oh, should I still wait for this person? Should I go? Should I still be here? Should I be there for them? Should I feed their ego? No, I really shouldn't. Let me just be more detached. And then you just end up being burdened again. It's this vicious cycle that I'm seeing you in. It's almost like you cannot let go of something or someone in a romantical sense. So let's see. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. It is to do with a lover. That's confirmed. Could be a Gemini, but I'm not too worried about the signs in this particular spread whatsoever, because it literally could be anyone. But it is to do with the back and forth, because when we think about the lovers, it's about two, right? And we have the Two of Swords here, which is this indecision, but then the lovers is also like that as well, because of that Gemini energy where it goes between two things essentially. So that just reconfirms everything that I just said, and it is to do with a lover. You are going to be getting a lot of clarity on this particular situation, because the Ace of Swords is about cutting things out that do not serve you, and you have tried. You have genuinely tried. You have tried to adapt to a more spiritual path, a more detached path, but then you find yourself fantasizing the whole situation and it makes you feel burdened. At the same time, you know, this spiritual path, especially with the Four of Swords, it's about meditating, taking time out for yourself, and trying to embrace the spiritual path here with the Hangman and the Four of Swords. But you are eventually there will be clarity coming. So I'm not worried about you in that sense of being trapped in a cycle. At some point you will break the cycle and it will be you that will do it. So I'm not worried about that. But right now, I just want you to know, if you're in this vicious cycle and it just keeps going and going and going, know that it will break at some point, and you will, in fact, the spiritual path that you are obtaining, whether it is watching tarot videos or getting readings and things like that, you will find some form of clarity, but you will actually find it within that person. It's almost like they would do something not terribly bad, but you'll see something perhaps that they do that will just kind of turn you off them, and you'll just be like, you know what, no. or you'll just get fed up. So what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius, is that you will get to a point where you are able to see that clarity and you'll be able to cut them out, but not in a way that's going to harm you and make you feel terrible. It's going to be in a way that just uplifts you and it makes you feel good because you have this crown as well. And it's going to be this healing and monumental thing in your life. So I just think that this is very, very positive. And even if at the time it feels painful, in the long term, you will look back at it and you will see just how much it had to happen in order for you to move forward. So Sagittarius, that is your reading for February 2019, not 2018, as I've been saying. So for February 2019, for the sign of Sagittarius, love. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to, and leave a comment down below as well if you want to. And check out my other videos on my channel for your other signs as well, so you can get a grasp of free messages throughout those videos. And I will see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye.